Oh, howdy. Sharing the link.
My jam. You're looking down the whole time. I was getting into my jam, man. What's going on, Corey?
Not much. What's going on?
Oh, man. I figured we'd just get in and talk today a little bit.
Sounds good. I know it's been a while. I think it's been, what, two weeks?
Yeah, it has been. Just out there loving life.
Yeah. Sounds like it. You got all your Christmas stuff ready?
So, yeah, that's actually one of the things I just threw in while we were
You see that?
Waiting for the countdown there. So
I did my research. I'm smart. I knew that.
Well, yeah, what's coming up that we can talk about? Who knows? Yeah. So I'm kind of ready. I have a couple things. My only shopping I had to do was for the wife, but I did get a bunch of gifts for the family, like some Redcon 1 shirts and shit. So hate to throw that out there, but a lot of my family's getting Redcon 1 shit for Christmas. So
it has your link on the sleeve, so you can those QR codes. So you can just
my QR code right on the sleeve. Be like, "What's this for?"
That'd be a smart thing. An ugly sweater with QR codes.
So there's actually a lot of people that do that. I don't think I'm going to stoop to that, but I do have business cards, so.
Well, it works.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not hurting at all with sales and stuff. I'm pretty proud of what I've done for as much as I've done. I'm not a salesperson whatsoever, and I don't try to push this stuff as much as I do, but doing what I do, I think helps, doing the giveaways and, talking about the products and, always representing the products and stuff like that, helps, and I mean, you use the stuff, you like it. So
yeah.
As picky as you are.
It helps too, because like you're like, a normal guy compared to like someone like Brian Shaw. So like I see that I can see what you actually get results from, rather than just watching a 5-second Brian Shaw ad for whatever supplement brand he's doing that time. Because when you can talk to someone that you actually know about it, you might actually believe in it more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just got done talking about this the other day with somebody, and I'm not afraid to share this whatsoever. So I've been with the company for almost 2 years as an affiliate, right? So I'm getting a commission, but I mean, I've gotten 3 checks that were $100. So, I mean, I'm not in this for a monthly paycheck. So, I keep hearing that they have over 15,000 tier operators. And when I started almost 2 years ago, in May, it'll be 2 years. So when I started, I was number 6,170. And I only know that because it's my link number to put in at the end of the link. And I had a buddy of mine, he started like 2 months before me, and he was like number 4,500. So there's a lot of tier operators out there, but I can see a leaderboard of where I stand within those tier operators. And right now I'm number 302. So, and that's sales that I've brought to the company, amount of money that I've brought to the company and stuff like that. So, and that's only in 120 sales. And I'm sitting 302 on the leaderboard. So, I mean,
that's still quite a bit. And you get the benefit, like when you went down to Florida, you got to go to the gym.
Yeah, I got to go to the gym for free. And honestly, it's too humid down there to go to a gym. But, yeah, so I got to take a tour of the headquarters and go to the gym. So it was pretty cool. Not only that, there's perks to it as well, but it's also sharing my knowledge of the products and what I like about each product too. So
yeah, I like the MRE. Oh.
I got Breach Ballistic in here, which they don't sell anymore. It's a BCAA with caffeine in it. So,
Jesus, how much caffeine would you say on a daily basis is your average intake?
I do kind of monitor that a little bit. I would say about 900.
I wonder what a lot is. I wonder what the scale is for like average, a lot, too much, and like dead. I know a gram you die. So
sure. Yeah, I know like the average person, because is about 800.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cup of coffee. Ain't that like 200?
I believe it's 90, depending on the coffee too. So
Yeah.
It depends on the coffee too. So you got, I mean, that's probably like your regular old Folgers is probably 90. But I mean,
you got a problem with regular old Folgers?
no, I'm
I was
saying,
about
but
to say you're
there's
starting to talk shit on the good brands now.
there's other ones out there that are like boosted with caffeine and stuff like
Yeah,
that
the
too.
Death
So I mean,
Wish.
yeah, I can't remember. There was this one that I used to get at the gas station. It was it had some like
Turbo?
crazy dude on the front of it. I don't remember exactly what. I'm not a huge coffee person, so
Oh, really?
I mean,
I am.
I don't mind it. Every once in a while, somebody will be making coffee at work, and I could smell it, and I'm like, that smells really good. I should probably get some. But so my caffeine's normally double tap when I first wake up, and then an energy drink sometimes later, and then in between I may have a pop, or I've been drinking, the icy waters, the flavored waters. So they make those caffeinated in a can now.
This is where it's at. LaCroix.
I'm afraid to buy a case of them and not like them.
Well, so the thing is, they make like the multi packs where you can try all the flavors, but straight up, I've had every flavor of LaCroix, and my favorite of all is the cran raspberry, or raz cranberry. So same thing. That's my favorite. If I sat down, I could drink 12 of those a day every day. Like, I love LaCroix.
So I know that's good, a good drink for our type of lifestyle, but I'm afraid to get a case of them because I've tried like the Bubbles or whatever the hell, the Bubblies or whatever the hell they are. I've tried those. I don't like them. So
what is it? Actually, I've liked LaCroix forever, and my wife always makes fun of me for it, and because I don't really drink pop at all. Like the only time I ever drink pop is when I go to a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't even know where I put it at now. I just got back from the fire station. I had a Pepsi Zero or whatever, Pepsi One, and I set it down somewhere and I can't find it now. So I only drank like half of it. But yeah, I drink zero everything. Coke Zero, Mountain Dew, sugar free, all that stuff. So I don't like I mean that I'm glad they came out with that Mountain Dew Zero Sugar because it tastes more like the regular Mountain Dew than a diet Mountain Dew does. So but anyways, back to Christmas. We can't talk about what you got. Ashley,
I can talk about flavored waters for days. So Christmas, yeah. You said you got to go just get some random off the wall things, or
no? So I got to go get the wife some stuff yet for Christmas too. I got her a few things, but
you waiting for Christmas?
I'm gonna go tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. I got a dentist appointment, a chiropractor appointment, and then I'm gonna go to the dollar store and find her some stuff.
Stocking stuffers, cheap it. Are you going to do that? Well, we went to Florida. That was your Christmas present.
No, kind of what we talked about was I got stuff for my side-by-side, and she's getting new tires for her Jeep. So that's our Christmas presents. But she's got she ordered herself a necklace, and I got her some other stocking stuff. And actually, one of the things I ordered for her doesn't come until after Christmas. So
yeah.
But yeah, she did. She took care of all the kids, and then I got like my parents some stuff, and then my brother some stuff. So, but she took care of the kids and nephews and nieces, stuff like that. So,
yeah, Ashley, she got me. She keeps saying that my gym, insulating and drywall in my gym was my Christmas present, which I don't blame her. It was more than I wanted to spend to do it.
I understand that.
But it's nice out there. I got my heater out there now, and it probably takes 5 minutes to heat up to about 65, 70 degrees.
Which is perfect.
And I can turn it back down and hold it there, and that's perfect for hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm in there, and then just turn it down low at nighttime. So I don't know what gets down there, probably 50. Yeah. Just enough where the bars don't get freezing cold.
Sure. Yeah, that's perfect. Way warmer than my gym.
We gotta get yours ain't that. Yours wouldn't be too bad to insulate though.
No, it's I think 2 walls are done already. So the one wall is on the house. It's attached to the house, and then the far south wall is already insulated and it's got pegboard up. So I only really need to do like along the garage door and then the back wall, which half of that's pegboard too. So I don't know if there's actually anything for insulation underneath it or not. And then it's drywall. The ceiling's already drywalled.
Is it?
Yeah,
So
that's
it
all.
won't take much to get yours nice and toasty. You just get one of those little wall heaters in there.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I got right outside the one wall is actually my regulator for my propane tank. So I'm thinking if we could find like a tee-in off that somehow and get a propane wall heater or something like
That's
that.
exactly what I'm putting in mine. So it ain't
Or
nothing
even
crazy.
a corner hanging unit or something. So
I think the wall heaters work better in that area than because with the hanging ones, every time I've had like in my old gym, you seen the tall one, all the heat stayed at like 8 foot and up. So down below, it's hard for it to just. Yeah, I know yours is shorter,
right.
so it won't be as bad. But that's one thing I hate about the hanging ones. It keeps all the heat up in the corner, up in the air. Get out of here.
Right. And I don't think long term that's going to be my gym too. So
Yeah,
we're going to build another garage for the gym. So and storing the toys in.
yeah, and then you'll never build it big enough. You stop it. Go. Yeah, the dog's in here. You'll never build it big enough either because you won't have enough. You're either going to get more toys or more gyms, so you're always going to end up running out of room.
And that's what I'll have to move or buy us a mountain home.
Yeah, well, just get a second. Yeah, just buy. Well, Shaw had a storage unit, one of those like RV storage units that it was his gym for a while.
He actually owns that complex.
Yeah, well, yeah, then he ended up buying it. When he first started that, he didn't own it.
Right.
But yeah, like having my gym finished now is so much nicer just to even go out there because like I also put Wi-Fi out there, so I can like if we go work out, and you want to do a live podcast or live anything, that's fully Wi-Fi'd out there now.
Nice.
Had it all set up and got it ready for whenever we did the contest, but then the Grinch came in and ruined Lift Miss. You're not the Grinch.
The Gretch.
The Gretch. Big Gretch. Yeah, she came to my house and personally said no. That's why we're not doing
it. Yep. All right.
It's a dog. I can't
control that thing, man.
I'm trying to. Lacey, stop.
All right. So, you still doing Christmas get-togethers? Any family get-togethers?
Yeah. My wife's side of the family, they ended up having half of them wanted to do some and the other half didn't. So they're doing like a half virtual, half Christmas thing. I don't know. So Ashley ends up having to work. So now we're just going to do Christmas here at home for the first time ever. We've never had Christmas at our own house.
Nice.
And then I got to stop over to my grandma's house later in the day just to, hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, we're doing well. I get out of work Christmas morning, so we're coming home and doing stuff with the family in the house, and then we're doing Christmas with my mom on Saturday, and then Christmas with my.
Anyway, I'll keep going. Yeah, Christmas is actually going to be good this year. It's going to be fun. First year doing it in our house, and I'm really excited for it. Hopefully my wife's excited. I'm going to try to make it special, even though I don't have an art. Let me control my animals. I never this animals. But, yeah, I'm hopefully I can make it special enough. Yeah, control that thing exactly. What's this have? Yeah, I should have access so I can change the title so I can make it like Corey's Talk Hour. But maybe we can read sponsorship ads someday. If anyone's interested in sponsoring this, go ahead and send a check to me. Don't worry about Tony. Don't let him know about it. It's going to be a me and you thing. Let me see if I can pull up any topics on here. I've did so much research into this. But I know we're going to talk about my training, so I don't really want to get too much into it. I don't want to repeat it. I don't know what he wants to talk about next either. Oh, here he comes. Act cool. Everyone act cool.
Who? There's nobody here. I gotta look and see what this is real quick too. It doesn't even give me a location.
And I shaved. That's another thing I did this week.
I definitely didn't.
I haven't shaved in forever. Don't like it. Don't recommend.
So yeah, let's see. We're doing Christmas with my mom on Saturday and my father-in-law on Sunday. My dad's side of the family decided we're doing a virtual Christmas, and they're doing it on Christmas Day, and I will be sleeping, and my wife has to work, so we're not going to be taking part of that either. So
yeah,
but yeah, I can understand why they are doing it, but yeah, I'm not taking any part of that. So fun stuff.
Yeah, I know everyone has their own opinion on everything, but like that's I'm over everything. I'm kind of just
yeah. So yeah, let's see.
It's actually yelling at me.
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments because I was on a different screen. But yeah, I was really excited for Christmas, and then things happened, and it kind of got me in a different type of mood. So at the beginning of the month, I was like, yeah, I'm ready for Christmas, and now I'm just like, all right, let's just do it.
Yeah. Well, it's not only that. Well, I don't know if you guys have snow up there, but down here we don't.
No, I mean, we got a little dusting last night. There's some on the ground, but it
rained.
Grass.
It's just like a shitty rainy day outside. And then it was foggy this morning because it was like a little bit too warm, so everything was really foggy.
Yeah, we got maybe an inch yesterday, and then it was too warm and it didn't stick around. So
yeah. And now they're calling for more snow up north on Christmas, probably north of you guys. So I don't know what they. I doubt we'll get much, maybe an inch, and it'll just melt.
Right. So yeah, I'm done with Christmas. So yeah, you want to talk about the Straw Classic? Did you end up getting a chance to watch it? I know I messaged you the night I started watching it, and I literally sat there and binge watched it the whole night. So I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning just watching the whole thing. So it was good. I liked it.
I watched the log lift and I watched the deadlift. I missed the Stone series because I didn't go. I haven't watched the full thing on the Shaw Elite Club yet.
Okay.
So, but I know who won now, and I've seen the world records. And
sure.
The deadlift battle was awesome.
The deadlift battle was very awesome. There was how many guys that pulled over 1,000? 6 of them?
Yeah. The only one that dropped out at the beginning was Maxime. I think Max.
Yeah, Maxime Boudreau.
Yeah, Maxime, and I was surprised at how much Bishop pulled.
Bishop got a good
deadlift. Bishop was such a good deadlifter.
Yeah, he's a little guy, but he's got a good deadlift. That Kevin Ferris, he's a little guy. He's got a good. He's going to be a guy to watch in a couple of years.
He's out of Utah. I love how every time. What's the announcer's name? The voice, Todd. The announcer.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Every single time they're like, "This is Kevin Ferris. He's from Utah."
Right.
That's all they had because he doesn't really have much of a past.
They said the same thing on Worlds. I was finally watching some of the heats today, and they said the same thing. He's from Utah. It's like
he's the nothing comer.
Right.
He looks like he's like 40 because of the hair.
Oh.
At first I was like, is this dude like a master that somehow come back down like Terry Hollins, which I know they were running thin on athletes. So if Terry Hollins knew he wasn't going to do really anything, why did he even pick up a spot?
So and not only that, but they picked up a couple of athletes after they picked up Terry as well. So I was kind of surprised because I think before they even invited Trey Mitchell, they invited Luke was invited, and Novikov was invited because some other people couldn't make it. So I think Terry was actually one of the original people that were picked.
Really?
I believe so.
What was the first event?
First event was log.
So he backed out before the log, or I didn't see him.
No, he did everything the first day. He did log. He did the farmers to frame, and he did the yoke.
So did he get hurt, or did he just?
What do you have? 3 points?
Yeah.
He placed last in all 3 of those. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, he didn't place last in the carry. Trey Mitchell placed last in the carry. A lot of guys did the first two farmers and didn't move
Could do the
the
frame.
frame. Yeah. It was a 880 frame or something like that. That's a heavy frame to carry.
Oh yeah.
But
Then,
yeah, a lot of guys. Trey Mitchell barely moved the second farmers.
yeah. They probably, well, to be fair too, they just got off World's Strongest Man, and he only knew about that a bit, what was like a week or two before.
Well, I don't think
he was invited.
Didn't Trey go to Worlds? Was he the one that tested positive and had to go
No,
back
that was
home?
Wesley Claiborne,
That's right. That's what it was.
and he's not happy about it. And he's posted on Instagram every day.
Well, he got 2 positive and 2 negative.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing that happened to Shaw. So he had 2 positive and he had 2 negative. So yeah, I could see why he would be upset.
He wasn't even allowed to come. They told him to stay wherever you're at. Don't even come out.
I think he made it to the hotel, and that's what he tested positive.
I thought it was before.
Was it?
I think so. I think it was because you got to test before you go to leave to go to the comp, and that's when he had to. He didn't even get to leave from wherever he lives.
I thought he made it to the comp and then tested positive. Okay,
because that's why they end up calling Nick Best in.
Okay,
Nick Best.
I think he was going there anyways as an alternative.
Yeah, just to be a weight tester.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. I thought he made it there and then tested positive because that's when we found out. It was like the first day everybody was there. So
yeah, maybe, but I thought I heard it the other way. But you're probably more up on it than I am. I don't follow everyone on Instagram.
I mean, I could be wrong too. So, but yeah, the first one was the log, and Luke won that. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm surprised he couldn't go heavier too, type of thing. So
he did kind of bumble it a little bit.
Where are the sheets?
In the dryer. There, I dried them twice to be warm.
Okay, good night.
Are you going to bed right now? Are you getting the sheets?
Yeah.
Okay, love you.
Bye, Tony. Good night.
Bye, Ashley.
That was very unprofessional. Right in the middle, we're live. Did you see the sign?
I was the only one there.
She is the only one there.
Get back on.
We'll fix this.
What are you doing? Open a tab.
All right, love you.
I got it open.
Gotta open that tab.
Okay, I'm gonna get it on my phone too. No, but yeah, Luke won the log, and I believe Jerry won the frame farmers carry, and then I don't remember who won the yoke. It was good though. It was a good event. I liked it all.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be crazy how it goes from that this year to probably being like almost, not as big as the Arnold, but like a big style competition like that.
Yeah, I can see it drawing in some people for sure. I don't see it drawing in like vendors and stuff like that, but having it in I don't know what's in Colorado around him, but having it at a stadium or something with vendor or people there to be able to watch it like a amphitheater type style, kind of like what they do for Brits and Europe's type of thing.
Did you watch any of Novikov's video? His like breakdown of Shaw Classic?
I tried to watch a couple of them. It's hard to watch that when you even the captions are in Russian.
Yeah.
So
his latest one, he actually did the captions in English.
Okay.
So
I haven't yet.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. But it was funny. He got to Colorado and he was at the hotel and it was snowing and he's walking around outside. And he's just like, I should have Googled better. I fucked up. I thought it said California. So he's walking around in shorts and a t-shirt, but he's from Ukraine. He's like, I like the cold anyways. But he's just like, all I packed was shorts.
Yeah, I noticed the first day he went shopping, he went back to the hotel. I showed him jumping over that little creek, and he had like 6 bags from different Outlaw stores and stuff like that. So
all he had was shorts and like Hawaiian shirts and t-shirts. No coat.
Oh my goodness.
No boots. No nothing.
My God. How did he not know where Brian lived?
Well, he's just like, I should have Googled better. I thought he said California. Well, it's true. If you think of America, you think of New York, you think of big skyscraper cities, you don't think of the whole state. And then California, you think of like LA, nice weather.
Sure.
It's like there's nothing really in between you'd really think about. So if you told someone from like Ukraine that you're going to Minnesota, they're like, is that by New York? Like,
yeah, that's true. It's like trying to throw out a country in the middle of Europe that we don't know of, and is that by Scotland?
Like Liechtenstein? But yeah, his videos were good on it, and I watched some of Stoltman's video on it, and then Brian actually posted the entire deadlift.
Yeah, I saw that
part online.
I didn't actually watch it because I watched it on the Shaw Elite Club, but
I can definitely see it being a bigger event next year because he did a good job with like I had no complaints about the production or except for Magnus. They should not have him behind a mic. They should have him as a judge, and they should get like someone else behind a mic because he was worse than Madden.
Some of the stuff that he did good.
Yeah, like Todd. I think it's like Todd McShay, but Todd would be like, wow, that was an absolutely heavy deadlift. That was a 36 pounds. He beat that by 10 pounds last year. What do you think, Magnus? And Magnus would be like, yeah, he picked it up very well.
Right.
And it was okay. Or they'll be like, what's the goal of the log? He's like, the goal is to get the heaviest log over your head and to hold it until the judge says down. And he's like, yeah, that's what a log is. Absolutely.
Yeah, some of the you could tell he hasn't done a lot of commentating, and it'd be interesting to get somebody else. I mean, maybe have Magnus as a judge next time. I don't know. It could have been cheap to fly Magnus all the way over here just to have him commentate.
I know he should be a judge. He's not a commentator.
No,
he's really good at judging.
He could have had Eddie come over. Eddie probably would have been a lot more expensive.
Fucking Brian. He'd bring that stupid little doll, the Brian S&M doll.
Right.
I think he wanted to really treat it seriously, though, to get more sponsors on for next year. That's why he didn't have too much like goofing off stuff. And even though he kept saying it was a friendly competition, that it wasn't. He wants to get more bigger sponsors. Like he already had Rogue and his company and Trifecta and all them were sponsors. But I bet you next year it'll be kind of just like Worlds is, where it's like, oh, the metrics, World's Strongest Man, the whatever. This year, what was it this year? SBD.
Yeah. What are you doing, bud? Yeah, he had Trifecta send deals. He had a water company send a bunch of water bottles out. What's up, bud? What are you doing? You want me to go put you back in bed? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah. He had a beer company sponsor and provide a bunch of beer for like the last night and stuff like that. So you're not ready for bed yet? You say hi to Corey.
Hi.
Can I turn this down? Yeah.
He wants that black right in the mic.
Right? Can you hear it?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah. All right, here. You're gonna go back to bed? Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to come put you in? Yeah. Huh? Okay. One second again.
We'll go back to another Corey moment here. So I like to ask questions, obviously. So I thought it'd be cool maybe if you ever had any questions on here to comment on the video when it goes up on YouTube, even if it's not live, or comment on the Facebook link. And if you have any type of questions, if you want to make fun of us, anything, because all of it, I love it all. So if you need any of that, go ahead and if that floats your boat and that's what you need to do, let's do it. I love how my face like disappears into the wall. I need to get a green screen. Then I can put up pictures of Tony lifting behind me, just so I can look bigger than him. Ugh. There he is.
I have my headphones on still.
I know.
All right. So, yeah, he had, let's see, Trifecta providing meals. The water company was supplied water to their hotel rooms and to the competitions. He had a beer company provide a bunch of beer for their after party. He had some like rental bus company driving them around.
Yeah, the shuttles.
Yep. Rogue provided some equipment, but then like he made all the platforms and stuff. So, he was working his ass off just to get the competition ready, and not as much as getting ready for the competition. So
Yeah,
it really surprised me. But a lot of the events I wouldn't say were made for him, but I mean it's events that used to be at the Arnold that the Arnold doesn't do anymore.
Yeah, and it just happened to be all his best events.
I would, yeah. I mean, if I was going to set up a competition for myself to do, I would set up stuff that I want to do.
Did he end up completing a full carry event?
I believe so. Not a lot of people. Why am I hearing an echo?
Hey. God, get out of here. Go. Get back.
So anyways,
I'm back.
I believe he did complete the carry of that. Only a few guys actually did. But that was I don't remember what the farmers handles were, but those are pretty heavy too.
Yeah, and they're long. They're the long, awkward ones.
Mm-hmm.
The tube ones.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think he can make it bigger next year. I mean, as long as everything's back to normal again. So it'd be nice to be able to go watch it. Would be cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to plan anything though.
Why not? You don't want a hotel trip to Colorado?
Yeah. I think there's a little less stuff to do than there was in Florida. And the winter. Let's see, the weather in Colorado in late December. I can see what a foot of snow looks like.
We could do some elk hunting or something.
Yeah, I wish. I think it's like I think I got a friend that does that. It's like almost $10,000 altogether.
Well, I mean, he's probably just got a guide and staying at a lodge and everything. But
no, they do it roughing it. Well, the out-of-state license alone's like over $1,500.
Gotcha. So that's all we need is an out-of-state license. Hook up to my camper and.
Jeez, it'd be a long car ride out there. I think it's like 22 hours. I looked it up before.
Drive 3 days out there.
Well, you got a camper on the back. You just
exactly
one person sleeps in there, and then they just switch at a rest stop on I-80 and just keep going.
Yeah,
truck won't like it. I bet you
exactly.
Truck will probably not like that too much.
It's not exactly illegal either. So legal.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
All right. Any new news to talk about?
Yeah, I got my gym tattooed on my arm.
Yeah, your gym tattooed on your arm. Can you post it anywhere? That's sick. That's actually really sick.
Yeah,
I like that. Where'd you get done at?
I got a guy that does all my tattoos, and he's one of my customers. So we have worked out. So I mow his lawn. He gives me tattoos.
Well, you got to hook a brother up because I got a bunch of work I want to get done.
Yeah, that right there was. Well, it's not finished yet. This is the first. I'm doing a whole half sleeve. So
nice.
It's going over everything that's already there, and then you can kind of see where he's.
Did he do the 45-pound plate on there for you too?
Okay. Yep, it's right there. He's gonna redo that so it pops a little more, kind of like this. Yeah, that's the banner. And it goes around to the inverse. I can't bend my arm that way. But yeah, so that's my highlight of the week.
Oh, that looks sick. He's up again. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I want to get done too. So I got like a big cross on this arm that's Celtic knots, and it's got a Maltese fire cross in the middle of it. And then on the back side of each arm, you can kind of see it right there. I got each kid's name. So, what's up, bud? That's fine. Just sit in Mama's chair. So on this arm, I want to get, because my son's name stands for a creek between two meadows type of thing. It's a Scottish name. So on the inner bicep, I want to get like a Scottish Highland type background, and then work into a full upper sleeve with that. And then on this sleeve, or on this arm, I got it's the Superman logo with a T for Tony. And then I got my daughter's name down the back. This was my first tattoo ever. So
I know. This is funny. We're actually talking about that. Like everyone's first tattoo is such garbage, and it's like you're always thinking about. I remember when I first got my very first one, I was like, "Dude, this is the coolest thing on earth." And then like 10 years later, I'm like, I got to figure out a way to get rid of that thing. So, yeah. Like you never. Like that's what my tribal is on this arm.
Lay down, be quiet, bud. What? Right here. Okay. Just play your game or watch your video. So yeah, I definitely want to get a lot more tattoos. A lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get stuff to represent my son on this side and then represent my daughter on this side. Like her middle name is May. She was born in May. So I want to get a bunch of May flowers put around her name and stuff. So I don't know. My mom's a breast cancer survivor, so I want to get incorporated with that, and maybe on the inner bicep, some kind of breast cancer ribbon type thing. So, yeah. Did you hear the new thing about the stimulus package?
So the most recent, like an hour ago update, or the
So we're supposed to getting this $600 stimulus check, right? And POTUS is gonna veto it because they put like, what was it, 900 million extra money into it for something else. Okay.
The total package was 900 billion.
Yeah.
And Americans would only get it was 126 billion for like the $600 a person.
Mm-hmm.
And so that wasn't very much of it. And then there was another like 240 something that was for the PPP loans for businesses, and the rest was all for arts and other countries.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad he caught that and is going to do it.
Well, the worst part about it, give it a month and they'll pass it. They'll just bootleg it for a month.
Right. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of that. I mean, not to get into politics on this channel, but
yeah,
trying to hide shit like that is ridiculous.
That's not even hiding it. Like it was.
Well, yeah.
The best part was they said they made it 5,000 pages, so it was like impossible to read the entire thing and understand it in like a week.
Mm.
So that's what their goal was. It's just that they're like, well, we'll do the COVID thing and then we'll throw all of our other shit onto it. Hopefully, they just pass it right through the end of the year. It'd be just get it done, sling the gavel. But then it's like, no, we're not giving more to other countries. I understand. I want to fund the arts, the museums and stuff. But they're closed right now anyway. What are they going to do at $400 million? They're not open.
Right. No, so yeah, that's. And then he wants to up it to 2,000 rather than 600. So, I mean,
I'm not.
If you're gonna, I'm not the one that needs it, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I would greatly go out and put that back into my economy.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not the one that needs it to pay my bills and shit. So.
Yeah. I get the point of it is to stimulate the economy, and I'm all for it. If I got a $2,000 check right now, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish building my thing, insulating the ceiling and putting in the new doors, so that all just goes right back in. That's Amish built, so that's right there, a couple miles down the road from me. So that goes right back into this town. So
nice.
And food, I probably spent about $700 on just go to Costco and load up for about a couple months.
Just on bison.
Oh my god, I love bison so much.
So I'll have to send you a page later, but I found a company online you can order wild game from.
How much they want for a pound of bison?
$12.
Oh, so it's only $3 more than the local farm.
Yeah, it didn't seem too bad, and they got anywhere from bison, quail. I can't remember all they had.
You ever do the Walmart bison?
Yes, I think that's only I've had bison from there. I wasn't a big fan of it. It was really gamey.
Really?
Mhm.
I didn't mind it. I like it because I don't have to drain the pan when I can make anything with it, not have to drain the pan, so there's barely any grease.
It's literally just talking to himself.
It works. It's like ASMR.
The background noise. Yeah, I don't know if I have any new news.
Well, you're on keto.
I am on keto. Been a week now, and it's going all right. I'm down about 10 pounds already. I needed to do something. I was getting too big. I was eating whatever the hell I wanted and didn't care what I was eating for a little while there. So, yeah, I had to get back into something. And I normally can lose a lot of weight pretty quickly with that. So I'm going to see how long I can do it. I've been trying to look and find a competition that I want to do next year. And I found a couple that are kind of like, man, maybe type of thing. But yeah, I haven't found exactly what I want to do yet. So
You
I
see
got a
Motor
couple.
City got announced last night?
I did, and I think that's going to be too early for me. I'm looking late summer, early fall type of thing. July, August, September.
You gonna do a
somewhere around
throwdown?
there.
That's a level 2, or it's a Strongman Corp, whatever they call it.
Does he have it on the page yet?
Yeah, it's on. There's a.
It's on Strongman Corp?
It might be on that one. I don't know. I haven't checked it.
So I know he's got it on
Facebook. Because Brian, they passed it for the Strongman Corp of Michigan, or like the chair of Michigan allowed it or whatnot. So, and then next year they hope to make it platinum.
Let's look together here.
Yeah, look at that.
It looks different now that I got it on a different monitor. It's not as big. That's what she said. All right, so yeah, I got my monitor sideways now. So do you know when it is?
It's in June. It's either June or July. I think it's July.
Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, it's not July. It's not. Yeah, it's not on there yet.
Not on there yet.
Yeah, so there's a couple I was looking at. They were in mainly Pennsylvania. I think there was one in Kentucky. I think I looked at this one, but it was full already.
You should just do the Rhode Island comp with me.
Yeah.
It's the end of June. That's the end of summer.
Maybe this one wasn't full yet. This one didn't look too bad. It was all like keg events. Oh no, sorry. So this is their 5th year doing it. They're doing 4 events from their favorite events from their first 4 years, and they're adding a new event as the 5th event. So they're doing a basket deadlift, a keg toss, a arm over arm truck pull, a keg load for max, last man standing, and then a duck walk, keg carry, sled drag. Yeah, I'm out. That's too much cardio.
Well, cardio is good for you. You're down. You want to slow down? Do those bodyweight squats with me. Those suck.
That one's in Pennsylvania.
Same.
This one's in Kentucky.
Is that the Battle of the Bluegrass or whatever?
No, I don't know what this is. This is a Refuge Barbell. I wasn't able to open this one at work computer to look at it because it's a
PDF.
So yeah, log press, last man standing, hustle stone, car deadlift, farmers, and shoulder to stone. Open heavyweight would be last man standing log would start at 280, a 335 hustle.
That's not bad.
335 farmers.
That's not bad.
That seems like a light hustle to be honest. Stone to shoulders, a 300.
Is it max distance hustle?
Each competitor will get 1 attempt for max distance. Yeah.
So it's not bad for max distance. They're probably just looking for
that's
someone to do, probably 100 foot or whatever.
Cardio again. You going back to bed?
No.
Gotta face it, man. Everything's changing now. Everything's starting to be max distance and max reps. It's getting away from the static shit and going athletic.
He's getting toys and shit out. No, there's that time. Yeah, get back on your tablet. BRB.
Oh, look at that site. Everyone see that? That was nice, wasn't it? I didn't realize it was a full moon on Christmas this year. And the best part is he can still hear all of this because he has his headphones on. I gotta think of some questions here.
Hey, come on.
Light change.
Get up on the straight. Here.
Hey. He's a beat. What was that? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you will later.
That's what she said.
So yeah, there was not a lot going on with Strongman Corp. I mean, they got more competitions posted. I mean, really neither one have much posted yet. I don't know if people are just afraid to get stuff set up.
I think so. I think they don't want to list it because you got to pay $80 to compete, and if everyone pays that and their state ends up shutting down, everyone's like, I want a refund. Most of the time, these promoters use that money to buy equipment, so they don't have money to refund it. So that's why a lot of them right now are saying no refunds. Like if you sign up and they cancel it, it's not our fault.
Is this the one you're doing?
Open State Strongman. Yep.
Yeah.
It's the end of June. You should be able to be a fun one.
That's gonna be a heavy one.
It's all your favorite events, except for the
log clean and press for reps, last man standing deadlift, dead slug carry, loading arm over arm pull, Atlas stone load for reps. I don't like the load for reps. I want a stone series.
Yeah, well, it's a big stone, so that's why they did that.
Oh, it's like a 400-pound stone, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
But then you got your max deadlift, you got your arm over arm, and you got the rickshaw carry or whatever it's called, the
dead sled.
Dead sled. Yeah,
it's a 750-pound sled. What's the last man standing deadlift?
Starts at, I think it's 585.
585.
Is that on a deadlift bar?
30 seconds to complete the lift. Down command. Strap, sleeves okay. No suits. Lifts will be with deadlift bar.
Yeah.
Athlete has to attempt each weight. Miss an attempt and you're out. 25-pound jumps for women. 50-pound jumps for men. Log clean and press for reps with the 320 log.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd have to jump on gear.
Oh, he's just scrolling. He's like, yeah, I'm going to have to get on gear to do this.
Drop your links to gear down in the description box.
If you guys sell enhanced supplements, shoot me an email. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. I'm ready. Like right now, I'm building up my cardio, just being able to do lots of reps, which is going to help more than just the static strength, I think. I don't think I've ever been on USS Strongman site. Or US.
Well, you did Great Lakes.
I did that through Facebook.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I forgot they did. That was a USS sanctioned event, though. You had to at least get your card.
I bought it there.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, October August, July. Maybe this is the one I was looking at that was all keg events. It's got a keg picture. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's right. It was all the way scrolled up down for some reason. Yeah, so double underhand keg press. I'm not sure how you do a double underhand keg press, but
those suck. So that means instead of doing the angled keg press, you have both your hands, like you're basically pressing it like this, which means you have to, it'd be all your wrist for stability.
Gotcha. It's a 250 keg. I was gonna say it's not too heavy. Then I looked in big wheel axle deadlift, keg drop squat. And that's where I really want to do that keg drop squat. Keg carry does not sound fun for 100 feet with a turn. Keg toss.
50 foot each way. How much is that keg for the keg carry?
275.
Oh, that's not bad at all. How much is the keg or the big wheel deadlift?
Wait a minute. Where's open men's heavyweight? 600 or 550. Sorry, the squat is 600. The keg overhead press is 250.
I can do that.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like too bad. I mean, it's a 300 keg carry. That would suck. It's unlimited drops.
300.
Keg must be placed in the out position for time to stop. It has to be carried in front of you. No drops. No, thank you.
Just don't drop it.
Well, this is in New Hampshire, too.
Just comment, can I use tacky on everything?
So,
I love those people. Are we allowed to use
drops
tacky on the squat?
right. Yeah, so there's really, I don't know how to get back to there's really nothing, because these are all beginning of the year, January.
Yeah, look at New York's strongest man. That one's heavy.
Is it?
Yeah, it was last year.
Oh, it's a record breaker, so yeah, it would be.
So opening deadlift's like 725.
Really?
It was insane last year. So I was like, yeah, that's not too bad. That might be a fun one to dab my feet.
Motor City's on here.
Oh, is it already?
Yeah.
Is that from last year or this year?
No, this is 2021.
Really?
April 17th. So there's...
I didn't even see the events. What's the events?
Axle clean and press, a 13-inch axle deadlift, yoke walk, farmer's walk, sandbag carry, and load. There's no weights.
Yeah, the other day Matt came down and we were doing some we're doing some volume, nothing heavy, and we were starting to Viper. And that was the first time, because I've never really trained Vipering at all, but I put 240 on there and Vipered that like nothing. So I bet you I could probably Viper at least 265, 270.
That's insane.
Wesley Claiborne just posted a video of him Vipering 405.
I saw that. He's yeah, he's going to be insane.
He's mad that he didn't get to go to Worlds this year.
Did you see Pena's deadlift?
Uh-huh.
I think it was on, I can't remember who shared it.
He
deadlifted a 1,000-pound deadlift off the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, that's insane for his size.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was without a suit because I don't think he was wearing a shirt.
No, he was regular.
Yeah.
The only thing he had was a belt and figure eights.
That's insane.
Well, Wesley Claiborne, I know he posted about he did, because after Worlds he wasn't able to do Worlds. He just did a local comp and he pulled 930, I think it was, and that was raw, no suit.
That's insane.
I'd be so mad if I was signing up for like my first open comp and some little comp in like Kentucky, and all of a sudden Wesley Claiborne comes out just because he's mad, and then like your guys' biggest press is like 325, and he goes up there and Vipers 405, and walks away, and you're just like, Oh, well, great effort, guys.
Right. Let me see if I can pull that. Maybe he didn't put it on his Instagram. I was trying to look it up on Instagram.
I seen it on Facebook. Is where I seen it under.
Yeah, starting Strongman.
yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, see, they announced that the Arnold is no spectators again. It's just competitors.
And they even pushed it back a couple months, didn't they?
I didn't see that. I don't know if I seen that. I just seen it's just going to no convention again.
So they originally said it was going to be completely canceled, and then they decided to push it back to like January or July or June or something like that. Maybe even April. I don't remember exactly, but I mean, yeah, they pushed it back a couple months, but now they decided they're not doing any spectators for it as well.
Yeah.
Can you believe this has been going on for almost a year already? That's insane.
Yep. I remember the day before we were supposed to leave.
Yep.
That's when they pulled the plug on it. Luckily, the hotel actually refunded me some, like 80% of my down payment, or not down payment, deposit.
Right.
They didn't technically. I don't think they had to refund anything, but the pandemic was still new, so they're like, yeah, we'll give you your money.
Right. Oh man, we don't have anybody in here to ask us any questions.
I know this week was, well, like I said, it's also kind of a pop-up thing. Are you working day shift or just night shift?
I'm on nights right now.
Nice.
Until next Tuesday. I'll be back on days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna say you haven't been on PlayStation either.
I might get on after this.
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
Cold War's free for a week, so that's what I've been playing. Not a Call of Duty guy.
No. So I can't remember. We just recently had this conversation with somebody. It was a coworker. I'm not a big fan of any of the Call of Duties. I don't know. I think I had Modern Warfare for a little bit. Maybe if I tried it again, I would like it. But no, the last Call of Duty I played was it was, I can't remember what it was called. It was before it was online. So yeah, it's like on PlayStation 2.
You got to try the online. Online's fun. Well, it's fun when you have people to play with too, just like GTA. It's like when I was playing with you on GTA, I was having. I ranked up to like level 50 now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just messing around, and I keep refreshing the server until I get into my own public server, so then I can move all my missions and stuff without having to worry about getting blown up by people on those bikes.
The Ospreys, yeah.
Yeah, I hate those things.
It's not fun. So man, I guess we can talk about this.
New Year, new me.
Any New Year, new me plans?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, go for it. I asked you.
I'm going to get my lips filled. I'm going to be an Instagram model. I'm just going to give up on weightlifting and everything and just shoot my shoot my shot as an Instagram model. I've been really working on my glutes a lot and training, and that's it. That's all I've been doing is glutes.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
So you gotta get a pair of the TikTok pants and to be all set, man. The TikTok yoga pants.
I've been working on my twerking too. That's my cardio. I've been doing 30 minutes of twerking. I call it working on twerking, and that's what we that's what we do at Iron Farm Gym. We have half twerk studio and half strongman.
All right. You just lost all my interest in coming over.
No, he didn't. He wants to come over now. There's a twerk studio.
I mean, if I gotta get this to that. What? You're cold? Go get in bed and cover up. Go get in your bed and cover up. Go to bed.
Fresh haircut. Camera's reversed.
Hey, what are you doing? Kids, need about 12 of them.
What's your New Year, New Me plans?
So I don't like to call it a New Year, New Me, but I need to hashtag New Year, New Me. I definitely need to cut down. I like I said, I don't have. Okay.
You say Mississippi?
No, Sissy's blanket.
Oh.
Sissy's bee. Yeah, my only plan is to cut down. I don't know if or when I'm going to compete. I missed it this year, so I'm going to try do something next year. I want to do something out of state because I like to do something out of state every year. But I mean, even if I end up just doing Great Lakes, I'm fine with that. So
yeah,
I mean that's later in the year. I got some time to get cut down to where I want to be and work on getting my strength back after that.
What's your goal weight?
Honestly, I'd like to get down under 300 and compete at 330.
God dang.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
That's a big for you. Like that's, I would say, doing everything the correct way. That's probably like just over a year of cutting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd pretty much having to restart strength at that point.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think I'll hit that this year. Even if I got down to 350 for now, and then at competition weight, what I would like to be at. So it's probably getting down to 330, 340. So I mean, it's doable. It really is. I just gotta keep my mindset straight, and it's hard this time of year going into work, and there's just a fucking table full of cookies and everybody. Luckily, I mainly have to sit in one room all night, and I'm not near those cookies. So, I mean, they're very tempting. I mean, there was 2 plates in there last night. One had like covered in like puppy chow, and one had like the blossom cookies. The Hershey.
Dude, you're making me hungry now.
I don't know. I got a roast in the crock pot right now. I can smell it. It smells delicious. I smoked 3 pounds of bacon earlier too.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to cut down. It's hard because I want to lift as heavy as possible while doing as much cardio as possible and losing gain weight at the same time. So it's not too hard. I'm just trying to do everything at once.
Yeah, it's not too hard. You're just trying to do what's impossible.
Yeah, I just want to have the heaviest lifts while looking the best and not getting injured and feeling good. It's not much.
Yeah,
but I like to compete. My goal would be competing at 330, and I'm sitting right at 331 right now. But I want to be a lot stronger than I am now.
Sure. No, yeah. I mean, I think with your height, that's pretty light.
Yeah, well, that's going to be the new common now because you look at all the great strongmen right now, and they're all about 315, 330,
but they're not as tall as you either.
Well, they're 6'3", 6'4". I'm 6'5". So it's only an inch or two. There's no one under 6'3". Well, Eddie Hall, but
how tall is Gurney? Novikov has got to be. Novikov's got to be short.
I bet you they're about 6'2" or 6'3".
Ah, dude, they look a lot shorter than that.
Hold on, well, it's because they're standing next to like Brian Shaw and Thor.
I mean, that's true.
Hold on, let me check this out.
Well, it's the third. If you type in Alexei, it's the second one there. Alexei Novikov, strongman. Alexei Novikov.
Oh, Rob Kearney's 5'10".
Alexei Novikov, 6'1".
Yeah, so 6'1". That's close. 5'10", though. That's short. I think that's too short.
What is?
5'10".
Yeah, thanks.
What are you?
5'10".
Are you?
I am.
I would just at that point I'd just lie and say 6 foot.
How tall did you say Rob Kearney was?
He's 5'10".
That's what I was gonna say. He's not that tall. I mean he's as tall as me.
That's probably why he's so good at log. It doesn't have to move very far from the ground.
He got short arms.
Even shorter now. Oops.
Oh.
Shots fired. Sorry, Rob, if you're watching this. I apologize.
Yeah.
I feel like to meet you.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna be watching it.
You never know. He could be scrolling YouTube and like his name could come up in one of those little tags now. Just hashtag Rob Kearney. I'll tag him on Instagram and this, and he'll comment.
Oh my God, no! Please don't. No.
Oh, that's another thing. You got some new upgrades for the podcast and video editing.
I do.
Yeah, you said you got some more. You got some more upgrades. You said you flipped your monitor. You got the mic.
So I have had the mic for a few podcasts now, but this is the first podcast with the new monitor setup. So I got 2 monitors. One's a 19-inch, one's a 22-inch or 21, 20. I don't know, something around there. But yeah, the one monitor doesn't work. They were $15 each from work, so I'm not complaining about them. They were there was either donate them or throw them away type of thing from work. So one monitor works really good. I got it instead of being sideways, I got it turned straight up and down. And then the other monitor, I'm gonna have to switch that if I play PlayStation tonight because that's the one that's not working. It works for a little bit and then it'll cut out.
Yeah.
And then it'll take a couple minutes, it'll come back and then it'll cut out right away. So it works for a while and then it just goes to crap. I mean, I'll turn it on again, but it'll probably not work.
Yeah, my TV's slowly getting darker. So I have a full size 32-inch TV on my desk that I sit 6 inches away from when I play games. And
that's what I had.
Yeah, and right now the colors is getting darker and dark like every day. And I don't know why. I turned the brightness is on 100 and like you can't see it but on through YouTube, but it's barely lit. It looks like the first color TV that ever came out.
So yeah, mine TV that I had, I put it into the daughter's room, but it was one of the first TVs I bought when I was out living on my own type of thing. So it's probably 13 years old. So it wasn't though. It was still color was still there, but the whites were really white.
Yeah.
And like if you're playing a game or something like that, the whites would just blow out the rest of the screen type of thing. So they had this deal pop up, and the monitor's working for right now. So I wasn't gonna not get it, and if one of them works and the other one doesn't, that's fine. I mean, I can get something else down the road, and I actually like the size of this for the PlayStation. It's not too big, and it's not too in your face. It's pretty perfect. It's like I said, like a 21, 22 inch. So, it's up doing an update right now. So we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah. So if you could get any new gym equipment this year, what would be on your list?
I've been looking at a couple different things, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it or not, but I want to finish off my rack. So I want to get the extension kit put onto it. I want to get some more weight plate storage pins to put on it, and then one of the back hyper extension pieces. But those are like $400 from Titan even. So, and that's what I'm looking at. So I'll show you what I'm looking at exactly.
Yeah, my reverse hyper goes right on my yoke. So that way I can just slide the yoke down or take the yoke crossbar off and slide my reverse hyper right on there, and I'm good to go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Did Matt make that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to get a new rack this year, a bigger rack. And then I would like to get a rower or a GHD.
So I would like to get, I got a lot of stuff in mind that I want to get. I don't have anything for like, I would like some kind of like hamstring machine. So originally I was looking at, I'll just pull this up. All right, so I was looking at the seated leg curl extension from Titan, right? So it's back ordered, right? But it's not a terrible price for what it is compared to like other companies. But you can do leg extension and hamstring curls with this. But now I got that leg extension machine, so I need to think of something else. I mean, even if I gotta buy I really like laying hamstring curls. I just feel like that works my hamstrings the best out of anything else. So,
I want one of those hip thrust platforms. So that way I ain't got to set it up by doing my bench and all that weird stuff.
yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
So I want this to go into my extension part on my rack.
Yep.
Kind of in between the two uprights here. This is weird how they got it set up. It's just sticking out there too far.
You got the X3, right?
I have the X3, yep. Yeah, so that's a lot more than I wanted to spend, but
yeah.
I mean, and then I want to get this rack extension to put onto my, and then I would put that pipe in between these uprights here. A buddy of mine's got the same type of setup, and I really like the looks of it. So I went with the deep X3 to have the extra room, and I got the deep and the tall. So I would go with the, but it's crazy still how expensive the just the extension kit is. I mean, if I go with it's not available on 36-inch. Yeah, so it's $400.
Mm-hmm. It's stupid right now.
Right. Yeah, this monitor is flickering. Didn't shut off. So yeah. I even tried changing out the VGA cable with it, but yeah, so that's something I kind of want to do, but that's a lot more money than I was expecting to try to pay for that. So
you're about to get $600 for, or more, who knows?
I mean, yeah.
Uncle Sam is trying to tell you that you need to work on your lower back.
I definitely do. I would fix a lot of issues for it. I mean, if I don't go down that route, I need to get a new log. You know that.
Yeah, that's what that's my thing was. I was going to get 12-inch log.
I haven't decided yet if I want to get the regular log or get a rackable one. So I don't know.
You don't want a rackable one's 10 inches.
But you have a 12-inch rackable, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. You don't want a rackable one. You got safety arms, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, so you don't really need a rackable one.
That's true.
See, I don't have safety, so every time I lift, I just risk my life. It makes it more fun to get the lifts.
That's out of stock. They don't even have their regular card frame setup anymore. That's not on here.
Really?
All they have is the squat attachment. I'm just gonna buy this loadable Atlas stone off the platform for $900.
Yeah, look at the loadable keg. It's like $500
or $60.
Jesus.
It doesn't even look like a keg.
Yeah.
Looks like a 5-gallon drum that you would throw weight plates in. So I do have the rackable 12-inch back order. No, I don't know. It's pretty narrow. I don't like the. I'd probably just buy a full size. Oh, hey, look at that!
Just Kai Green playing a guitar. Nothing bigger.
On a sword.
Oh, is that a sword?
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
I actually have this hoodie. It is so comfortable.
Really?
Oh yeah. Actually, there's nothing really new I want to show on here, but.
How was your hydrate? You said you were trying that in the video.
Yeah, so I have the canteen. And it doesn't have exactly the flavor I was looking for, so I got some Mio to add to it. Just put a quick squirt of Mio in there. It's pretty good. Yeah, so the canteen, I can't remember what flavor it had. It's like a strawberry lemonade, maybe. Yeah, so it's a strawberry lemonade, and then I got a lemon Mio, and I just throw a quick shot of that in it, and it's pretty good. It's like this breach I'm drinking right now is watermelon, and it's not. I don't like watermelon as flavored things, but it's not like a heavy watermelon flavor.
Yeah.
So,
What's the breach? Is that the vitamins?
so it's BCA,
Ah,
and it's breach ballistic. So the ballistic means it's got caffeine added to it. So yeah, breach is their BCAs. On sale right now for $19.99.
wow.
Pick your flavor. Nice. You still what are you still using right now? Just the MRE?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I
Use
got
MRE, and then I throw in. I don't have their brand of greens, but I have another brand of greens.
Gotcha. Still using Total War too, or
Actually, I haven't had pre-workout in 2 weeks now. I've been trying to cut back because it was kind of messing my stomach up.
yeah,
A little too much caffeine for me.
I haven't used Total War in 2 weeks either, but that's about the last time I worked out too. So
You don't take the gamer one?
So, War Games, I do use War Games every once in a while at work, so it doesn't have a lot of caffeine in it. It's only 37 milligrams of caffeine. So it's more of a focused nootropics product than it is a caffeine product. So, but yeah, I keep that container right at work.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if I need it, I can have it at work. So, but I haven't had to use it because actually last night I had an energy drink to drink after work in case or in the middle of work if I got tired, but I didn't need it. So I had double tap when I got up, and then I had a Coke Zero after I got to work, and then later on I had that ice caffeine drink, the flavored water, and then that was it. I had my canteen with the Mio, which that doesn't have any caffeine in it. So, but yeah, I was pretty low on caffeine last night. This is why I fell asleep pretty quickly when I got home this morning.
I went 2 weeks without any caffeine at all, and then I had a cup of coffee, and it kind of lit me up. So then I took another week off, and then now I have just a cup of coffee in the morning, and then sometimes I'll get a Rockstar. But if I get a Rockstar, I can't drink the whole thing one day now. I don't know what switched, but just going without caffeine for a while, my body finally was like, "Hey, you're operating normally. You don't need all this caffeine."
Nice. Yeah. I actually have an order coming. I got some of the MRE RTDs. Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm.
So it's MRE light powder. It's kind of refined a little bit because it's actually got more caffeine in it. So they're, let me pull it back up, I guess. So it's to compete against, I don't need this open here. Ready, okay, why is it not showing up? That's weird. MRE. Right here. Oh, that's spelled out ready to drink instead of just saying it. So it's to compete against like the ready to drink protein drinks that you can get at like gas stations and stuff like that. So the first time they just came out with them, and they got them in 4 different flavors. And I actually ordered a case of the strawberry shortcake because that's my favorite flavor of the MRE powder. So, but it's got I wish that was bigger. So the whole container is 230 calories. It's got 40 grams of carbs, or protein, sorry. And it's only 6 grams of carbs. For us ketoers, it's 5 grams of net carbs. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to have that in the fridge in case, like today, I woke up and left the house right away to go pick the kids up and do some grocery shopping, and that way I can just grab one of those and have a little something in my stomach as I'm going out the door instead of like today I went to the store and I was hungry, I was grumpy, so I woke up early and I ended up buying $70 worth of groceries, but I got two big roasts that I put in the crock pot and a 3-pound thing of bacon. So
yeah, that's this morning. I woke up with my wife. When she woke up, it was 5 in the morning, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I laid there and I watched YouTube and tried to like fall asleep. But then finally, it was like 9:30. It was like 9 o'clock. I made breakfast to try to keep on normal schedule. So I made all my breakfast and everything. And then like right after I got done eating, I'm like, I'll try laying down again. And I clunked right out till noon. So from like I was so like 9 to noon I slept, and I was up all weird in the morning. Normally I just go to bed really late at night and wake up at like 10, no matter what time I go to bed during the off season.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's I wish I had a regular schedule.
Yeah. I don't know how you go from days to nights, like, and flip-flop back and forth.
That's not fun. I get used to it. So, like, this weekend I'll have 3 days to recover to go back to a normal morning shift. So, like, I'll get out of work Saturday morning, and I'll normally get home about 7, we'll say. And if I was going to work that next night, I'd sleep until 3:30 in the afternoon, which is 3:30 in the morning, right? So, I'll slowly bring that time down and go to bed earlier. So like tonight, I don't have to stay up as late as I normally would because I don't have to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off, and I'm not got a lot of stuff I want to get done because I've just worked the last week. And so tomorrow I'm probably going to get up around noon and get some stuff done, if not earlier than that. I think the wife has got plans tomorrow, so daughter's only got half a day of school, so so I'm gonna probably get up 11 noon, somewhere around there, get a bunch of stuff done, and then I got some doctor's appointment. Like I said, I gotta go get a tooth fixed and chiropractor, and then finish my Christmas shopping. So
I gotta make a chiropractor appointment for next week. I forgot. So originally, I had it the week after the contest. I did one the week of the contest, and I was going to do one the week after, but then we didn't end up doing it. So then I pushed it, and I was supposed to do it this beginning of this week, and I forgot to call. So I just got to make it next week now.
I'm gonna go see if he's sleeping real quick.
Okay. I'll just go drink my big water. Oh, I'm hungry. I think that's still a good one. I don't know. We'll find out. I got 2 of them here. Maybe they're both good. Tastes fine. Made it a couple hours ago. Oh. Look at that. Ooh.
All right, got my front carry in for the day.
No, what was I going to say now? What was I going to say here?
You're hungry.
Yeah, I said that right before we left. What were we talking about? Yeah, shit.
Stand by.
Please hold.
Chiropractor.
Chiropractor. Gotta make an appointment. Oh, okay, that's what it was. So recently, pretty much like the last 6 weeks of my squatting I've been doing, my right leg, I had like my knee was super tight. It felt like someone was squeezing my knee. And then I had a weird pain in my quad. So I thought I needed to stretch. I stretched it. I did the massage gun. I did every type of stretch there was. I warmed it up. I extra warmed it up. I had my knee sleeves on. I always wear my knee sleeves. And it was not going away. It was getting worse and worse. And I was like, okay, do I have like quad tear or something? No, nothing's wrong. So I was watching the video, like an old video of Eddie Hall's. And you know those things he wears on his knees?
Yeah.
Those little white bands?
Yep.
I always wondered what those are for. I thought they were sweatbands. They're patella bands. So what they do, some people have loose patellas in their knees. It could be just genetic or whatever. So I bought a patella band, and I put that on today. Didn't wear no knee sleeves for the first time in a year. I always wear knee sleeves when I squat. Put those patella bands on. They're not that tight. It's kind of almost like a wristband. So they're not super tight, but they're just tight enough. And this was the first time I squatted. And I did the 225 body weight squats, front squats up to 315, and then warm-up squats. And then not once did my knee hurt, get tight, anything. It's felt the best it's felt in months squatting.
So it looked like the ones that he has are like Velcro cinch down there. Is that how yours is?
Yep. It's just all it is basically like a wrist strap, but it's not stretchy. It's kind of like thicker. It's a little harder. And you just put that on and you pull it as tight as you can get it, which it doesn't really squeeze down. It's not like a wrist strap where you do tight, your hand turns purple. This one sits just below your kneecap. And I tell you what, that's the first time I've had no pain in my thighs or groin or anything from squatting. It was all that. It's like, I think it was like maybe a loose patella. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but that right there, keeping that straight, eliminated all that pain.
That's crazy. I was getting tired of the glare coming off those.
So like that was like a weird thing just from watching. Like it just happened to come up on YouTube, and they're asking, why do you wear those? He's like, yeah, my knee hurts, it feels tight, and I found that wearing these. That's why you never see Eddie Hall wear knee sleeves.
Okay.
He'd never wear knee sleeves. And I was like, I wonder why. And those things, 100%. Even Novikov in this year when he did the stone run, you look, he had both of in his pictures of him holding up the trophy, he has both of his patella taped.
Okay.
So I was like, there has to be something to that then.
Interesting. That's
so
good
I'm going to try next week. I'll just tape it with regular athletic tape, and I'll see how that feels compared to the actual patella band to make sure there's like a control, to make sure it's not just in my head.
No, you're on the Shaw Elite Club, right? Yeah. You ever looked at any of those workouts that he's got on there?
I haven't looked too much into them.
The block programs. So the thing I like about them is it's got the workouts, and there's only like 3 or 4 workouts per day type of thing. And I think it's 4 workouts a week. But right at the top of it tells you what mobility stuff to do for that workout.
Mm-hmm. That's how my programming is.
Well, I don't have that, so it's nice to have this. And I think I'm gonna download it all, and in case I ever cancel it, I have it still, type of thing too. So, but it looks like it's the same kind of stuff week by week. At least I printed it all off in case I don't get a chance to download it or anything. But that way I have it. So yeah, I'm interested to give it a try. The only thing I don't like about it. The Thor's Power Program, it has like you test your max weight and stuff like that first. Yeah. You punch those numbers in, and it tells you what weights to do for every workout. That's not how Shaw's program is. It's just a print off of the workout for the week. And I rather have, I like that what the program that he has out looks like, but I'd rather have it tell me what weights to do as well. But the only thing about the Thor's Power program is sometimes you get up to those weights you're supposed to be working with, and I can't freaking do them. I can do them, but I can only do it for 1 or 2 sets instead of 3 or 5. So
that's kind of how my coach works. So what he does is we don't ever test maxes. Like I think in the entire time I've had her, so I've had her for 1 year straight right now, 12 straight months, and we've only tested. Well, we not even a max day, but we just did the max effort. So I guess that's one max, one time in a year. And then because what she'll do is she'll start me off the first week of a 4-week block. She'll say, do your RPE 7, 8, 9 for these reps. So then I figure out what that is. And then 4 weeks in, so I'll say for just easy numbers, bench press, 200 pounds. That was my RPE 9 for 1 rep. So then she'll do for the next 4 weeks is she'll do, okay, we'll drop it down. We'll do 160 for 4 reps this week, 160 for 6 reps next week, and then we'll do 200 for 2 reps. And then all of a sudden I can do 200 for 4 reps now. And then so that changes the next 4 weeks. It's all RPE based, and then she'll do that for 3 weeks and then keep changing. And that's how I report back to her every week with the sheet that I have. And we do a video chat and we go over it, and she tells me, like, oh, this looks like you're struggling with your lower back and doing these exercises. So we're going to turn the accessories into doing lower back. So basically it's just kind of having someone watch you work out and critique everything that you do and see what your weaknesses are and work on them.
That's cool. That's very cool.
And then I'm hoping I can get my certification done in the next 2 months, so then I can do coaching.
Awesome.
Like write programming, or even do basic programs or full in-depth coaching type deal.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool for sure.
And then I also started the RP diet app.
After you talked about that the other day, I actually went and looked at it, and I went to go enter my information stuff on that. It said, you're too fat. You can't do this.
Really?
Yeah. So it asks for your body weight and stuff like that. And it says, sorry, we can't help you because you're over 350 pounds.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a legal thing, because if you think about it, like a normal person that's 400 pounds, they're on their deathbed. They're not athletic at all.
Right.
So they're like, I was supposed to lose weight. You told me to cut out calories. But so, yeah, I just entered my way to 350 because I think it gives you a 2-week trial.
Oh, you have to pay for it too?
Yeah, it's either a monthly or a 1-year subscription.
That's RP diet, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I have it on I still have it on my phone here.
And if you use code BDIMES, I think you get 10% off.
I got you.
Not my code. Not getting money for it. That's my coach.
Yeah, I can't remember. They wanted me to put in my body weight. I don't even know where it says to put it in now.
I don't know if they have a keto program though. I never looked into that.
Oh, yeah. And that's the most thing is, I mean, I know how to follow keto, and today on my day off, I throw in intermittent fasting with it. Because I woke up at 2 and I didn't end up having my breakfast until 7. So that's mainly because I was smoking 3 pounds of bacon, trying to cook that up so I could eat it. And my smoker was really cold. My water, I don't know if you ever use a smoker, but my water pan was frozen. So it was taking forever to heat up in there. And I think no, it's got propane.
Oh, mine's a pellet. So mine uses pellets, so it gets a lot easier when it's cold out, because then I just set the temp and it feeds enough pellets that it needs, or stops feeding. So when I've smoked chicken breast when it was -6 outside.
Oh, nice.
So
it would have ended up being better if I wouldn't have had that water pan in there, if I would have started it earlier and then put my meat in later. But it was, I was trying to get it done quicker, and so I can get moving on. And because I had to be at my meeting at 7, I didn't get there until quarter after because I had to eat my breakfast. But I didn't miss anything.
Yeah, the RP diet app one does for me now. So it's not like what's the other one? MyFitnessPal, where it's it says, oh, you get 300 carbs, 300 protein, 300 fat. And if you don't hit, you have to, this one. So it reminds you to eat. And then when you do, it just says, hey, what's your meal? And you say what your meal was. And then you can say you're roughly at macros or under macros or way over. So say I end up having a cupcake and I didn't expect it. I can press way over and it automatically deducts it off my last meal of the day.
Oh, okay.
So that way I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, I ended up having a cupcake today, and now I can't have a banana, or I can't have whatever my night snack is, because so it'll deduct throughout the rest of the meals accordingly. Or you can say you can end up doing a training day, so I end up having penne pasta last night before today's workout. So what it did is it took less carbs out of my post-workout today because I had more last night.
Okay.
But yeah, it has like I've been eating like my breakfast is 2 sausage patties, 2 turkey sausage patties, or pork. I think we got pork right now. I fry through or not fry, cook 3 eggs, and then I have 2 of the English muffins. So I'll put the eggs, sausage, and English muffin, put butter on it. That'll be my fat, and then I'll have a MRE with a half a cup of steel cut oats, and I put a scoop of the peanut butter powder in there because it tastes better. And then I mix that up. So I'll have the MRE and then that for my breakfast at usually.
What flavor are you using?
Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Oh, nice.
So I put the peanut butter powder in there. So it's peanut butter oatmeal chocolate chip.
Nice.
Yeah. And I throw a little bit of ice in there too. That's what really makes it that thicker, fluffier consistency.
Oh, yeah.
And then the oats, it's a bitch because you got to sit there and mix it constantly because otherwise the oats go right to the bottom and then you're eating raw.
Well, it has oats in it already. You're adding oats to it as well? Okay.
Yeah,
More
so
carbs.
I'm getting in, I think it's like 110 carbs or something like that first thing in the morning.
Okay.
And
I
then,
can't remember. Was it got like 70 carbs in it just by itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the raw cut oats are I could do strawberries too or whatever, some type of carb to get it to, I think it's 110. Yeah, because it's high carbs, first meal, medium, and then medium, and then just a pre-workout snack, and then high carbs afterwards.
Okay.
So I think, it's like between 80 and 110 per meal.
Nice.
Yeah, because last night I had 4 chicken breasts. I think it was just under a pound because I was hungry. I had just under a pound of chicken with 2 cups of rice. And then 2 hours later, I had another chicken breast with another cup of rice. I can eat a lot.
I know. I can too if I'm getting ready close to a competition or something like that. But right now it's completely opposite for me. I'm eating 2 meals a day right now. So I mean, I'm eating some snacks. I'm eating some snacks too. Like last night, I had my omelet before I went to work, which is 4 eggs, and I think I had like 2 strips of bacon in it with some cheese and what I put on top of it, ranch. And then
Wait, hold up. Ranch on an omelet?
dude, you never tried it?
I'm not a ranch guy.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're not a ranch guy. If I don't have cheese, I put cream cheese in them.
What?
Cream cheese?
Cream cheese and an omelet?
Cream cheese and an omelet.
Like, does it melt? Or is it like gooey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It melts a little bit.
Are you a mayonnaise or a Miracle Whip guy?
Miracle Whip. It's not really a keto thing, but it's got just better flavor. It's spicy.
Did you just say it has better flavor than mayonnaise?
Yeah, it's spicy.
Hellman's mayonnaise beats the shit out of any Miracle Whip that you can put on. Like, that's not even American saying Miracle Whip. Butter or margarine?
Butter.
Okay, at least you got that right. Jeez. Whole milk or 2%?
I don't drink milk.
What? What do you drink? How you gonna have strong bones, man?
I grew up thinking forever that I was lactose intolerant. But it turns out I think I had a gluten issue.
Oh.
So like I can eat all the cheese and stuff I want. Now, I eat a lot of cheese. I mean, that's getting my calcium in. So
I ate a pizza today, so that's my calcium.
Like I said, I put cheese in my omelet, and I put cheese just about on every meal now that I'm doing keto. So I never really drank a lot of milk. So that's something that I've never gotten into. I don't know.
I always drink chocolate milk after my work. I have to have chocolate milk in the house like almost all the time. If I don't, it's like first thing I got to do is go get chocolate milk.
I mean, I always have it in the house too, but that's for the kids. So
yeah, fine. No, not me. That's mine. The kids can get their own chocolate milk. Like that's my biggest fear growing. Like when I have kids, it's like when they get older. Like I just go to my fridge and all my chocolate milk's gone, and like that'd just be the worst for me. That'd be like almost like taco night without meat. Like
without hot sauce.
I love me some Cholula hot sauce or Kahlua or Kahlua.
Kahlua, that's a different type of thing.
Yeah, I love that hot sauce. What do you do spicy? Like, do you do like burning hot sauce, or do you do flavor hot sauce?
So I like when I go to Taco Bell, I get the fire sauce, and it's
Yeah,
not that that's not that hot. Normally the hot sauce that we get is a what I like on tacos I get at home is just I'll get the Taco Bell medium or whatever they have in the store. Basically, it's actually not bad. What?
Taco Bell hot sauce? That's your go-to?
That's pretty good. I like Ortega.
Oh my god, you're so white. Like, that's the whitest thing ever. You gotta go full, like, that inner Mexican heritage. You gotta get shit.
I don't like the flavor of the Cholula or whatever it is. I don't like the flavor of it.
That chili garlic, that one's really good on eggs. The salsa verde is good on eggs and tacos. Poblano, that one's good on eggs. I pretty much put hot sauce on eggs and tacos, so I don't really eat it on anything else.
Yeah, I just haven't. I don't like the flavor of that for some reason. The sauce.
You like that fake hot sauce? You need to go to that. What's that place in Franklin? They got that one that's called the Screaming Shits. Like, that's like made of ghost peppers and like jalapenos with mace and like I don't know what the hottest. There's some lava in there. Can't even. It's like, you ever had blazing wings at B-Dubs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep. Back when they used to do the Blazing Challenge where you get your picture on the wall, I used to be on the wall in Midland.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got those one time. I'll never get them again.
Yeah, so it was we were having a bachelor party for a coworker, and he wasn't like a go out and party type of guy. So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings and had dinner, and we all decided, because it was his bachelor party, we were doing the Blazing Challenge. And there was 5 of us, I don't remember. And we all did it. And I was done before everybody else, and was the coolest, calmest with it too. So, and they actually made that sauce even hotter now. So
I don't know. It was terrible when I tried it. I only got the small. And like, as soon as she set it down in front of me, like, my nose was starting to like run, and I'm like, I'm not eating these.
I do like I like hot sauce. Yeah,
I can't do that. I like hot sauce, but I don't like my eyes watering and gagging hot sauce. Like, if you can't eat a chicken wing, like, and sit here and have a conversation and eat a chicken wing, like, I don't want it. Like, I don't want to be sitting there being like.
So what's your go-to sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings then?
Chili garlic. Or the spicy garlic.
The spicy garlic one?
Yeah, it's like, it's right underneath the hot.
Okay.
And then I get garlic parmesan, or I do the powder with what's a honey mustard bourbon or something like that.
Oh.
So those are pretty good too. I always dip it in blue cheese.
Ugh, blue cheese? What's wrong with you?
You're the one talking about Miracle Whip's better than mayonnaise.
So when I do keto, I will use Hellmann's, but when I'm not doing keto, it's Miracle Whip. So, I mean, to each its own. I do both. I'm not. Do I prefer Miracle Whip? But yeah, I'd like Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm a huge fan of the Asian Zing. It's probably my favorite one there. And then that's what I'll get on like my wings. But then I'll get right now, because that's not keto whatsoever, I like the salt and vinegar powder, and the desert dry heat is pretty good too.
I haven't had that one yet.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, desert dry heat. Yeah, I'll have to look at the other one that you said, the powder.
Yeah, I think it's honey mustard bourbon or bourbon something, some type of bourbon or honey mustard, one of those. That one's pretty good. And then I always get the fried, or the what they call it, tater tots. Yeah, the one with the cheese and bacon on them.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, but then if I'm doing like getting it on a sandwich or something like that, their sauce, I'll get the mango habanero. That's good.
It sounds hot.
It's hot. It is hot, but it's good. It's got the sweetness to it too. So I'll get it on their chicken tacos that the guy, I can't remember what the exact name of it is, but
dude, we gotta stop talking about food. I'm about to go out there and eat the rest of my food.
I got a roast in the crock pot that's calling my name.
My mom and her husband got me prime rib, so I got a 7-pound prime rib sitting in my fridge right now.
That is a big ass. You gonna cut it into slices or just eat the whole damn thing?
You probably just sit down and just eat it like this. And just
I would, man. Yeah, that's like those Texas challenges, right?
I've never had prime rib before, so I don't know. Is it? It's like, I know it's like not mushy. It's like a soft though, right? It's not like an actual.
It's kind of like a roast, yeah. I mean, yeah. You definitely like undercook it. I've had to like shave prime rib at some places, but I've never actually cooked a prime rib or anything to know how to cook it.
I think it's like 300 degrees for 3 hours, which seems a little shy, but I think you're supposed to have a medium rare though, or rare.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty pink.
Mm-hmm. There's your
innuendo.
No, the thumbnail. Mm-hmm. Hey, well, that's another question I have for you. Here's part of the questioning. Okay. What was with the 15-second pause at the end of the omelet video? Were you trying to screen cap it? Forgot to edit that out because you're like.
Did you hear what I said at the end though? Oh, you cut the video too short then. I said something along the lines of I'm not trying to get this as a screenshot. I'm just being goofy. Oh, there was a couple of people that actually noticed.
I was making breakfast. I didn't get to watch it, or I didn't pay attention to that part. But I see you get down, and you're like, you're holding the pan. I was like,
wait a minute, you were eating breakfast while I was making breakfast? That's fucking sick, man.
Dude, breakfastception, bro.
Oh my god.
I love the part where you're like, don't mind the stove, and then you flip it over, and you're looking at the stove, and I looked at my stove while I was cooking, I was like,
damn. So my wife made fudge, and she just left a huge mess all over the top of the stove. It might be my goal tomorrow is just to get that wiped down, because it needs it bad.
I got a glass top, and every time I cook something, it splatters. So at least it doesn't. I don't have to take the burners off and shit and wipe it down. It's easy to clean. But it's like everything splatters all the time, and I'm a messy. I'm like one of the messiest people ever. Like when I'm mixing shit, like I don't know how Ashley does it. Like she'll be like, she could put 2 pounds of pancake mix in a fucking Dixie cup and not spill any of it. And I'm over there. I put a teaspoon in. I spill it once. It's dripping from the ceiling. Like I don't know how it works. Same with tacos. I have this pan, it's a red copper pan, so it's the biggest red copper pan they make. I think it's like a 15-inch. It's huge, and I put 2 pounds of meat in there for my tacos. Mm-hmm. So it barely takes up like probably 10% of this pan. And I bet you by the time I'm done chopping and cooking it, there's at least 20 pieces of hamburger on the outside of that pan, and I can't figure out how I do it every single time. It's like, even if it's perfectly clean, on the last flip of the spatula, it'll just launch it over the ceiling. Like, I'm like, I get so mad at it too, because I'll be cooking, and all of a sudden you hear, "Son of a bitch!" Like slam on the counter, and you're like, "You spill something?" I'm like, "Yeah, every time."
Yeah, our old house had a glass top in it, and oh my god, I hated that thing. I just couldn't keep stuff clean on it.
You put bacon on that thing, shit goes everywhere.
You can definitely tell.
And there's no perfect setting too. That's the worst part. Like gas stoves, I turn that to 3 or 4, like on my old one. Yeah. Perfect. And then also this one, turn it. It doesn't even sizzle. Click it one more, it's like the fucking Vesuvius erupting, and there's just bacon that burns instantly, smoke everywhere. And I'm like, it's one setting. It's literally one click. There's no perfect setting on electric stoves.
No, there's not. And I had the worst luck with that stove at the other house too. The oven quit working on it one day. I turned it on and I threw something in. I came back to check it and I'm like, it's still frozen. And then, one of the burners quit working. It had 2 big burners in the front and they had 2 small ones in the back, and then a little warming thing in the center in the back. And one of the big burners in the front quit working. Well, and then the only burner that still worked in the front was the only one we could use for cooking everything at one time, right? So I went to go use it one day, and sparks flew out the back of the stove. And I'm like, "Yep, I'm done using this thing." And then we moved out.
I found the problem and I left.
Yeah, I screwed the water that was rushing into the basement all the time. Stove quit working. I gotta go buy a new house. I gotta have my food.
Right side, you got a nice house now, and you're out in the middle of nowhere from all your deer pictures.
Yeah, for sure, man. I actually I had to scare them away today because when I was going to check on my bacon. My smoker's out on the back porch, so not only that, but there's probably a good couple hundred geese out in that field today too. It was so loud. You open the sliding glass door and walk outside. That's all I could hear was honking.
You need to fire off a couple blanks out there and get them to disperse.
What are blanks?
I don't know. But legally, blanks. That's all I shoot. I don't shoot animals. I don't eat animals either. I only eat food I buy from the supermarket, and that's it.
Deer meat in the freezer.
No. No, that's what you got, an air fryer?
No.
So you gotta get an air fryer.
It's kind of like I need to get a pressure cooker.
You don't have a pressure cooker?
No.
You only cook your food in the oven and the smoker?
Yes.
Bruh, you need to move up to the 21st century here.
I got enough other stuff that I don't need that. I got a waffle iron. I got a toaster oven. What?
The waffle iron is useless. Get rid of that.
You ever had a chaffle?
A what?
A chaffle?
What the hell's a chaffle?
It's a keto thing, man.
Chocolate waffle?
It's a chaffle. So your mixture to go into the waffle iron is 1 whole egg and half a cup of cheese.
So like a quiche?
I don't know.
A quiche is where you ever do that? You mix your eggs, you mix them really good so they're kind of fluffy, and you put your bacon and stuff in it, and you pour it in the cupcake pans, and you put it in the oven, and they form little hockey pucks. Yeah. And you just pull them things out and just inhale them.
Yeah, I got you now. No.
Those are good too.
So there's a bunch of different ways you could do it. I made 2 the other day. I guess this isn't really a Q&A anymore, is it? So
how do you make a chaffle?
So a chaffle is a egg, and you mix it with a half a cup of cheese. So the ones that I made the other day, I made a churro chaffle. So did a half a cup of mozzarella and 1 whole egg, and put it in a bowl. And I added in a tablespoon of swerve, so a sugar substitute, and we'd do like half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix it all together, put it in your waffle iron, close it up, and then I also did like a topping to go on top of it. I did some cream cheese, some swerve, and a little bit of butter, melted down, and spread across the top of it. It was pretty damn good. It was just experimenting with different stuff. Yeah. So then I did another one after that. I did the half a cup of cheese. It was Monterey or Kobe Jack instead, and then an egg. And then I put some Frank's Red Hot in that mixture to cook. And then I just threw some bacon on top of it and ate it like that. But
so
I've done
French or something? Chaffle?
What's that?
Is that French? Chaffle? Like, how do they get CH out of egg?
Cheese.
Oh, cheese waffle.
Yeah, bud.
Hey, girl.
I like pizza ones. It's just the half cup cheese, egg, some Italian seasoning in it, and then you do 2 or make 1, fold it in half, put some pizza sauce on it and some pepperoni and some more cheese.
Pizza sauce is tomatoes, though.
So there are some decent ones out there that are no sugar added to them.
Yeah. Because I know tomatoes are super sugary for keto, though.
They are. I mean, you can have it in moderation.
Have you ever hit ketosis?
I have, yes. I actually have a keto meter to test my blood level of ketosis. Yeah, it's by Keto Mojo. So I'm actually out of test strips right now, so going to order some more pretty soon. So
doesn't it take like 20 days to hit ketosis or something?
depends. Last time I did keto, I hit it within a week.
Really?
So it's all on how quickly you can get fat adapted, is what they call it. So, I mean, if you add, I slowly started into keto, and then what day was it last week? It was Tuesday or Wednesday is when I completely dropped all carbs off. So
That sucks. Right before Christmas, man. You don't get no Christmas cookies.
no, I mean, yeah, it sucks, but it's just testing myself out, right?
Yeah, testing your willpower.
For sure.
I couldn't do it. I gotta have me some pie on Christmas. Like,
Oh, God, stop.
huh?
I said stop.
Did you say pumpkin, apple,
Oh,
pumpkin
God.
cheesecake?
So there are ways to also still have those desserts and still be keto desserts too. So
How the hell you going? Oh, I could see a cheesecake,
mhm.
but you don't get that graham cracker crust though, because that's a lot of sugar in graham crackers.
No, I can't remember how you do the
Coconut flour is what I used when I made mine.
oh yeah.
Tastes like shit.
I'm
Wasn't
not a
that-
huge fan of coconut flour. I mean, if you maybe did like a half coconut and half almond, it would be all right.
You know, it's really good. Graham cracker.
100 grams.
I did, yeah, 'cause I did keto a couple years ago for like 3 months, like just shy of 3 months, I think it was. I did keto, but the second I had my first rice cake, I ended up gaining about 46 pounds in about 2 days.
Right.
So I was like, eh. And then now doing the RP, just trying to stay consistent with eating more is helping. Like, I know I'm kind of bloated up right now because I'm drinking so much water. I don't know why. I think I'm like, I literally wake up and I'm like dying of thirst. So I just start chugging water, and then I'll drink 2 or 3 of these throughout the day, and then still 2 or 3 water bottles, and like 4 or 5 of rice. So I drink a lot of fluids. But then during the workout, I'm also now, especially at the heat in there, I'm like dripping like a mule. I don't know if the mule's drip, but yeah, that
Mule's drip. Somewhere.
Don't small screen Google up. Do mules drip? No,
Nope. I don't think we want to look that up.
I'll look it up later. I'll let you guys know next week. Mules do in fact drip. According to a 2014 Donkey Show. No, anyway, like training wise, like when I drink a lot, I can tell the difference between when I don't drink enough water and when I like, like he's like Eddie Hall, I'm dehydrated. I've actually can feel the difference between if I don't have 2 or 3 of those a day compared to like when some days I'm slacking or I'm driving doing shopping with Ashley. Like I can tell when I don't eat enough or when I don't drink enough now.
And that's one of the things with keto is you're pushing a lot of that fluid out of your body. So that's why I started using that canteen again, or I started using the canteen more often. At least one scoop a day I'm getting in. But there's other ways to do it too, is include more pink salt into your diet. And what's one of the things for magnesium is really good for people on keto too. So I have a hard time remembering taking pills though, and I drink a lot of fluid every single night too. So I found it easier just to do that canteen because it's a hydration electrolyte product. So
do you take vitamins at all?
No.
Yeah. I'll do it for like 3 or 4 days, and I'll forget for 2 days, and then I'll do it again for like half a week, and then I'll forget. Like,
right.
I'm not consistent enough. I need to figure out a way to make it be more consistent on it.
Yeah, it's one of those things when I was getting ready for a competition or something like that, is I'll be using Moab every day, and then I'll be using Halo and 11 Bravo with it, and then you got to use those multiple times throughout the day, and I'll forget them at home or be at home and forget to take it with my lunch, and it's dinner time. It's like, oh god damn it, I forgot to take that. And yeah, pills suck, man.
I don't mind them as bad. I can down them pretty easy. So
yeah, I get down them too, but it's trying to remember to take them.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, I can remember to take Tylenol when I have a headache because I have a headache. It reminds me that I have a headache, so I need to take Tylenol. So
There ain't nothing there because I don't feel a difference at all from taking vitamins to not taking vitamins. So it's so that's the one thing that's hard too. So like I said, you can tell the difference. I don't drink enough water, but I just don't feel anything on vitamins. It's not like I'm like, wow, I feel ready to go today.
Right. It's like I don't know. It's more of a conscious thing. You know, you're doing stuff to help your body without feeling it, type of thing, like taking vitamin C and all the stuff that people are like, yeah, you should be taking a shit ton of vitamin C right now and zinc and vitamin D right now just to help you prevent from getting COVID. And it's like, well, I never took anything before and I never got the flu. So
I got a pretty good immune system, but Ashley gets, I would say she's pretty decent too, but she does get sick. Like Fred, I think he's kind of, his immune system's been beat up, so he gets sick a lot. But that's just, you know, I think everyone has that different, some people are really susceptible. Some people get stuff a lot.
So I get a lot of sinus infections.
Really?
Like normally a couple times a year. And it's crazy because, and we're getting ready to go there again, but it's like when we go to Great Wolf Lodge, if I spend a weekend in the pool or and stuff there, it's just that recirculated water if everybody's shit in it.
I was about to say, it's just pure piss at that point.
Yeah, I end up a couple days later, I get sinus infection. It's just blowing pure piss out of my nose.
Yeah, my ears are my only thing. Like you seen on the plane, like that destroyed my ears for like 3 days when I was down there. So the first day that I hung out with you was the first time that I could hear out of my left ear again. And then on the way back, same thing. It just destroys my ears for about 2-3 days afterwards. I couldn't hear nothing on the ride home. Like it was just like slight ringing, and then Ashley's just like Charlie Brown voices is all I heard.
Right.
And the worst part is, especially with masks, like I usually read lips pretty good, but I'm sitting there like looking at people trying to and they're like, and I'm like, yeah, and I look at Ashley and she's like, no, and I'm like, no, can't do whatever you just said. Like, especially because when we returned to rent a car, like I couldn't hear anything, or picking up to rent a car, and I got sitting there, my head hurt, my ears were hurting from the plane ride, and the lady's just like, make sure you do this. There you go, sir. And I was like, okay, bye. That's when I had to rent a car misfortune.
Right.
Somebody wailed the door of that car too the day I had to take it in. They never charged me though.
Oh, nice.
When I walked out in the parking lot and I seen that, I was just like, this couldn't get any better, could it?
Oh man, I got an itch.
You got the mohawk going still?
I can't hear a word you're saying right now. It's kind of like you getting off the airplane.
You got the mohawk going?
I do. I got it cleaned up the other day too.
I got mine done yesterday and I shaved. I hate it. I hate that feeling of stubble.
Mine's longer than it needs to be right now.
I got to do the shaw thing again. That's what I like doing. It's just the chin.
Ugh.
It breaks up the double chin. Especially when you ain't got a great jawline. Not a really definitive jawline, so I like to have something that just kind of breaks up the gland.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
Oh, it all started when I was 6. I can go through the whole thing and take about 6 hours. Have it rehearsed, same as my second grade play.
Is that why you don't want to talk to your uncle anymore?
Well, it's more of a mutual thing now, because he actually got carpal tunnel from it, and I just got bad memories, and he got carpal tunnel. So I think I actually won that.
He can't play ice hockey anymore.
No, he used to be a great downhill skier too, but not anymore. He had the old tennis elbow and carpal tunnel, and that combination will take out the best of him. He could barely open his hands anymore. This is went downhill fast.
It was like a roller coaster ride. It was never really went up, but it was kind of like this the whole time, and then it just went like that.
Almost like a speed bump though. At one point, it was kind of like just enough to jar everyone, and then it went down. But anyway, get an air fryer. That'd be your best investment you ever make in your life.
Christmas present for the wife, an air fryer, huh?
Yeah, dude, it is. They're so like when you put. Well, I know you can't have a lot of. So I like the broccoli tater tots, the broccoli and cheese tater tots. And I put those in the air fryer. It tastes just like a deep fried broccoli bite.
Okay.
And then I'll put chicken in there to heat the chicken up. Like chicken breast ain't that great, but if you get those like chicken patties, those like Tyson chicken patties are just quick thing. Throw those in there. They taste like you ever had the Burger King original chicken sandwich? The long.
Yep, the long one.
Just you just eat it with extra mayonnaise. No, Hellman's, not Miracle Whip. It tastes just like those. It's so good. And then once you do finally go back to being normal again, you're eating like you can put taquitos in there. They taste pretty good.
You're talking like all the stuff that got me up to the weight that I currently am sitting at.
You gotta have a cheat meal. I have a cheat meal once a week, sometimes twice, some maybe 3, but that's it.
One cheat meal on keto is not good. That turns into a cheat day.
Yeah.
And you're usually fighting all week to get back at that.
Yeah.
No, so actually, I got it pulled up here. I'm looking at. There looks like there's a lot of different keto recipes out there for keto air fryers. So this one says there's 300 plus keto low carb air fryer recipes ideas on Pinterest.
Really? No, you know the meatballs. Usually I just bake them in the oven. You put those in there, so it has that little bit of a crisp to it. Those are good. I guess you can bake shit in there too. I've never done it.
To what?
You can bake stuff in there too. I've never done it. I guess certain ones you can do.
That's what I'm looking at right now is the air fryer keto garlic cheese bread.
That sounds good.
That does sound good. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
I don't know. Everything just went black for a second.
We're hacked. Russia's in the computer.
Is this because I was illegally streaming the Olympia the other day?
Just go full Russian.
Because I know Russian.
I said, "What's up, Tony? How's it going?"
What the? Okay. It's time to end the stream.
All right, guys. It was been fun.
I bet you it's because of the website I have it pulled up. It was doing that on a different website. I was doing that on Barband. I was trying to look up who was doing the Shaw Classic. Really? Yep.
Working fine on this end. I can still see you.
But it was getting dark though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my monitors were going black. My monitor and my laptop, the screen was just going black.
Oh. And
that's the only light that I have in here right now. Other than the Christmas tree.
You need to get yourself a ring light. Oh, that is so pretty.
That's my new background. So, guys, how's it going today?
Yeah, so you got to turn it more. Just so literally all you want is your eyeball. And you don't want to talk into your mic. You want to talk away from your mic like this. Yeah, get yourself a ring light.
So I'm gonna do that. That's one of my plans tonight. Is I got a buddy of mine who has a YouTube channel, and he's actually lives in Freeland, and he does a lot of reviews of products off of Amazon. Well, he reaches out to the companies like, "Hey, will you send me your product if I do a review on it?" type of thing, and he gets a lot more stuff than I would expect. So I think what I'm gonna do is reach out to a couple different companies that have like webcams and stuff like that, and see if I can't get a new camera for doing the podcast, maybe a ring light, or get my lights set up back in here. So there's a huge glare off.
You need to get some of those blue lenses, blue lens lights.
They have a blue lens lights.
Blue light lens, I think it's called. Just type in blue light on Amazon, it'll come up. Blue light glasses. They help out a lot.
Blue light glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta eat in 20 minutes. Just see that's the reminder it tells you.
Nice. That's a good looking dude at a beach right there.
Yeah. That picture was from up in Lake Superior.
Was it? Nice. I figured it was from Florida.
No, surprisingly, I didn't change it. I change my phone screen about roughly once every 2 to 3 years. And usually I don't even do it. Ashley does it.
Nice. Yeah, how do you do that again?
Yeah, what were we just talking about? Air fryers. Yeah, air fryer. They make like air fryer, crock pot, Instapot combos too. Like one machine that does it all. They're more expensive, but you can eliminate having 3 big ass things all in one.
Sure.
And you're working enough overtime, it shouldn't. That's the one I want. I asked for it, but she said no because it was like $350 or something like that. But I'm like, I can do all my cooking in one machine. It's
I saw Dollar General selling an air fryer, so I might just go grab that.
Yeah, try it. I think they all work the same, I guess.
That's just air and heat, right?
Yeah. It's air in a fryer, I guess.
Right. Just plug it in and turn the dial, right?
Grease. It didn't work. It just bubbled and overflowed and blew up.
All right, man. Anything else you want to talk about for today?
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll have to figure out your schedule next week so we can have it on a normal.
I don't like to plan anything because you never know.
That's another thing I was going to say too. Even if you didn't want to do a live stream, you could record the video and put it up on the same day at the same time if you have to work.
So next week I'm off on the 1st. So that's it.
What's that day?
It's a Friday.
Is it? Ashley has to work, so.
I won't be up late because I'm on days. So we could always do something pre-recorded and then post it afterwards. So that's how all the good podcast people do stuff, right? Pre-recorded and put it up. They don't do live shit anymore. Did you see? I used to be huge into watching the Joe Rogan podcast. He's not even posting it on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, probably with the whole Spotify thing. He went exclusive.
Yep. Which sucks because I used to watch those at work a lot while I'm doing work and stuff.
Yeah, the good cover. I used to watch those at work while I was doing work and stuff.
I got to type in a lot of reports, and it was nice to have that just playing in the background. Half the time I wouldn't even be paying attention to it. I just have it up for background sounds. So
I get out of my because I listen to podcasts and books on tape every day because I'm out mowing or working. So I'm always listening. So what I do is like during the winter right now, I slow down because I usually listen to around. It's kind of crazy, but I usually listen to around like 40 to 50 podcasts a week. And seeing as how I don't work 10-hour days right now, I save up most of those. So then when I go back in the spring, I can actually go through and hand pick the episodes I actually want to listen to.
Oh, nice.
Or I'll save up books. And like this year was my most listened to audio year. And I listened to 116 audiobooks.
Wow.
So
that's crazy.
Knowledge.
Wasted.
I have to go out there and pick up metal things and rocks. But it's worth it. Hopefully someday it's worth it. Did you ever win money for a comp?
No. So
I'm officially the only person I know in like the group that's been paid for a comp.
Ooh, $50.
How much money have you made from a comp?
How many trophies you got?
4.
All right. That's the end of this podcast.
How many you got?
You
got a sword though, so you win.
It's a battle axe.
Oh, it's an axe. So yeah, you automatically, and you got a beer stein.
Yeah, I got the battle axe, the beer stein, a big trophy that kind of looks like the World's Strongest Man trophy,
and you have the piece of
dagger,
paper.
a dagger, and a piece of paper.
The piece of paper is worth.
I have a medal too.
Yeah, so that wins. But I got the $50. I was the only paid athlete.
I think that was the only competition No, there was one other competition I went to where they were paying the overall winner. But
Outlaw, Strength Outlaw, weren't they supposed to pay money with that one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll see how that goes.
Well, yeah, I'm not signing up for it again. It's too early in the year.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% healed up yet either. So I'm still hurting every once in a while. So
yeah, work on that mobility.
Yeah, it's definitely in the plans for sure. So
yeah, we'll have to figure out a day where you can come down here and train, and even if it is for just a day with a couple hours or whatnot, it doesn't have to be a whole ordeal.
Yes, sir, for sure.
But all right, sounds good to me.
You jumping on PlayStation after you eat?
Yeah, I gotta go eat and then I'll be on.
No, wrong way.
Hi, oh,
all right, cool. All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit then.
Yep, see ya.
Yeah, bye. Thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, appreciate you all. I guess there's one other thing I kind of want to talk about with the New Year, New Me. If you are interested in doing anything and you want to try and follow the supplements that I'm going to be using to do this New Year, New Me, I can go ahead and show you exactly what I'm planning on using real quick, rather than doing it in a separate video. I was going to do it in a separate video, and I still can. I'll get in more detailed. Let me go ahead and share my screen here with you guys. Okay, so, and I talked about it a little bit earlier, and I don't push this company just because I make a crap ton of money or I get a bunch of free products from them or anything like that. I push this company because I love the products, I love the taste of the products, and I believe they actually work. So if you're looking at doing anything, I'll show you exactly what I plan on using to cut weight. So first off, the biggest thing I use is Double Tap. So don't get scared at this price. Okay, $49.99. This is a 40 serving. So with my discount code or any discount codes that they have any time ever, you can get this pretty cheap. I had a buddy of mine order some the other day when they had a 50% off deal going on, which they usually run sometimes every Wednesday. And it comes in some great flavors. So out of these, my favorite is blue raspberry. I just ordered a strawberry mango because I don't believe I've had it yet. They're missing a couple flavors in here. Cherry lime and Vice City must be out of stock right now, so they don't have those. I've never tried the pineapple by itself. I've tried the orange crush. There's not a bad one of these, okay? So this is a fat burner I use every single morning when I get up. I'm not using silencer right now, but you definitely can. This is a stimulant free. So basically everything that you can get into this will be in this without the caffeine. I don't recommend waterboard because that's a diuretic. So that's going to push all your water out of your body. If you're getting ready to do a bodybuilding competition, as the week before, we need to push all the water out of your body to get rid of that water that's in between your skin and your muscle. Absolutely use this, but I don't recommend that. RPG is 60 servings. This will last you a very long time. So this is what you're going to use if you're going to have a high carb meal. You're going to use this right before your high carb meal, and that's going to help push those carbs right into your muscles. So I've never used this. Don't plan on it. Yohimbine and CLA are something I'm going to start using once I get these in. These are in their basic training series. They're fairly cheap for what they are because it's just Yohimbine and CLA. There's nothing else added to it. So these are a weight loss management and an appetite suppressant. L-carnitine is something that I'll be using as well. This is, I'll just click on it. Let's go over it. So it's a fat burner. Okay, so this is going to help with your metabolism, help you be able to digest stuff easier. So, and this comes, it's not as high as a dosage as I would like it to be, but it comes in 3 really good flavors. So if you're using other products along with L-carnitine, you're going to get enough of your L-carnitine for your daily needs. I believe this is it's 1,500. Some companies are higher than this right now, but if you're using this, which is, I mean, if you get it with my discount code, it's going to be fairly cheap. If you're using this with like Double Tap or silencer, you're going to get what you need for L-carnitine in a day. So if you are looking to start a new year, new me, get on here, link in description, get your products ordered now. That way, by the time you get them, it'll be the new year. I mean, the new year's only, 8 days away? Take advantage of the deals they have now. Like I said, I don't push this products just because I push the products because I'm making money off it. I don't make a lot of money off it. Literally, if you order this at regular price, I'm going to get $3. So and I don't get a paycheck until I get over $100. I push these products just because I'd like to help other people with this stuff. Okay, so and to be honest with you, I've helped over 100 people get products from this company into their hands. Right now, I'm sitting at actually 120, and I do give back to people that order by doing giveaways. Every month, I do a giveaway for somebody to get a free product. So if you order, give me your name, your order, and I would be happy to help you out with a free product. I put names in the hat and spin and pick somebody every month. So they have all your products that you need on here. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. Appreciate you all. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later if I can get this done.